On a freezing January night in Manchester, tension filled the air. The stands of the monumental Etihad Stadium were packed with fans, their breath visible in the bitter cold as they cheered with hope, anxiety, and a lingering sense of apprehension. On the field, the bright floodlights cast a stark contrast on the teams as Manchester City faced off against their formidable opponents in the crucial Champions League match. Among the players, one man stood amid the spotlight more prominently, Riyad Mahrez. He knew the stakes were high, another loss could indeed push Manchester City's ambitions to the brink. The atmosphere was electrifying, the roars of the crowd echoing like a tempest. City's coach, Pep Guardiola, walked with a purpose along the touchline. Directing his team with his usual charisma and tactical insights, Guardiola knew that this was not just a match, it was a turning point. There was much pressure, but also an invaluable opportunity to reclaim their standing against the pressures of the world's elite football competition. The match kicked off with an intensity that mirrored the sky above, a clash of titans, each pass charged with a weight of its own. City's midfield, orchestrated by the precision of Kevin De Bruyne, moved like a well-oiled machine against the opponent's defenses. However, despite their efforts, the resilience of the away team was formidable, refusing to yield under the considerable pressure. As the first half drew to a close, both sides had promising chances, yet the scoreboard remained obstinately at 0. Half-time was a blur of strategizing and catching breaths. Guardiola's tactical nous and the indomitable spirit of the players were tested. Riyad Mahrez, driven by the yearning to reverse the impending disaster that a loss would spell, steeled himself for what was to come. There was a hushed intensity as the second half began, the tension mounting with each tick of the clock. City pushed harder, their movements more urgent, their passes sharper. Then, in a moment of brilliance that awoke the stadium from its tense stupor, Mahrez shone. With dexterity that made him a fan favorite, Mahrez pirouetted past the defenders, his motion a blend of grace and force. As if choreographed to perfection, he unleashed a shot so fierce and precise that time itself seemed to pause, a breathless hush as the ball curled into the top corner. The stadium erupted, a crescendo of relief and celebration as City took a crucial lead. This goal was more than just a notch on the scoreboard, it was a lifeline, an anthem of hope echoing through the stands, energizing the players to hold their ground towards victory. As the final whistle blew, the tension that had gripped the Etihad loosened into a collective sigh of relief. The players shook hands under the bright lights, a gesture imbued with mutual respect hard-earned against the precipice of elimination. Guardiola, ever the strategist, knew the battle was far from over, but this night's triumph was a testament to resilience and determination. In football, as in life, teetering on the edge could also mean the cusp of possibility. Such nights were part of the saga that made the Champions League an indelible tapestry of human struggle, passion, and dreams. And in this particular chapter, at least for one night, City had pulled back from the brink and reaffirmed their place among football's elite.